Donald Nathan Aldrich was born on 24 October 1917 in Moline, Illinois. When he was 18 months old, he and his family moved to Chicago. His father, a mechanical engineer, owned a biplane and introduced his son to flying from an early age. Aldrich was reported by one contemporary news report to have flown 100 hours by age 12. He played football at Fenger High School, graduating in 1934. After his father passed in 1933, his family was forced to sell the plane, and Aldrich enrolled in the Armour Institute to study engineering. He dropped out after 2 years and worked in the Visking office, taking flying lessons and later marrying his wife Marjorie in 1940. Aldrich unsuccessfully attempted to join the U.S. Army Air Corps, but was declined as they did not accept married men at the time. In February 1941, he joined the Royal Canadian Air Force, receiving his wings in November, and served as an instructor pilot. He subsequently was commissioned a second lieutenant in the United States Marine Corps on 14 May 1942 and transferred to the Marine Corps Reserve in October of that year. Aldrich became a captain in June 1943 and joined VMF 215 as a division leader, flying the F-4U Corsair in the Solomon Islands campaign. On 12 August, he shot down a Mitsubishi A6M0 and claimed a probable on a bomber escort mission. Lightly wounded on 21 August, Aldrich claimed another Japanese Zero and a probable on 25 August on another bomber escort mission. On 26 August, during a bomber escort mission, the formation was attacked by 20 Japanese fighters. He was wounded in his head and right eye, and his plane was badly damaged in the engagement. Despite his wounds, Aldrich was able to down a Zero. For his actions, he was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross. On 2 September, Aldrich downed his fourth and fifth victories, officially becoming a flying ace. He served on a second tour with the squadron without scoring victories. On his third tour, Aldrich claimed 15 victories in less than 4 weeks. On 20 and 26 January, escorting bombers on attacks on the strongly defended airfields of East New Britain, Papua New Guinea, he destroyed 4 Japanese aircraft. Returning from another escort mission, Aldrich and his wingmen saw 5 Zeros attacking a VMF 215 pilot in the process of bailing out and drove the Zeros away, enabling the pilot to make a safe landing. On 28 January 1944, he shot down 4 Zeros over Tobera and was wounded. His Corsair was too damaged to repair and was written off. On 9 February, Aldrich downed a Nakajima Kai 44 Tojo South on Tobera, his 20th victory, making him a 4-time ace. He was the 4th and last Marine ace to reach 20 victories and the 5th highest scoring overall. His 6 probables were the highest number of probable victories in the Marine Corps. By the end of the tour, Aldrich was also awarded the Air Medal. For actions during his third tour, he was awarded the Navy Cross on 20 July. Aldrich returned home to Chicago on leave after the end of his tour. By May 1944, he was assigned to VMF 481, training Corsair pilots at Marine Corps Air Station El Toro. In February 1945, his son, Frederick Bruce, was born. Aldrich continued to serve in the Marine Corps Reserve post-war. He had almost 2,400 hours of flying time by early 1947. Stationed at Marine Corps Air Station Cherry Point, he was temporarily detailed to Quantico for a special training course. On 3 May, Aldrich was given leave to visit his family in Chicago, but encountered engine trouble while en route to Naval Air Station Glenview. He attempted to land at Ashburn Airport, which was closed due to mud. His Corsair flipped over when its wheels touched the ground, and Aldrich was killed. He was buried at the Oak Wood Cemetery. His citation reads, "The President of the United States of America takes pleasure in presenting the Distinguished Flying Cross to Captain Donald Nathan Aldrich, Marine Corps Serial Number 011256, United States Marine Corps Reserve, for extraordinary achievement while participating in aerial flight with Marine Air Group 21, MAG 21, 1st Marine Aircraft Wing. On 12 August 1943, while escorting bombers deep into enemy-held territory, the flight, of which Captain Aldrich was a member, was attacked by 40 Japanese interceptor fighter airplanes. Captain Aldrich, leading a division of 4 fighters, aided materially in driving them off, shooting down 1 Japanese Zero in flames, allowing all bombers to return safely. On 25 August 1943, while again escorting bombers over enemy airfields. Captain Aldrich again shot down one Japanese Zero of the estimated 40 which attacked the formation. On 26 August 1943, 20 Japanese fighter planes attacked our Navy bombers. During the battle which ensued, Captain Aldrich was wounded on his head and right eye, and his plane was badly damaged. Without regard for his own personal safety, he remained with the bombers, brilliantly leading his division in fighting off the attack. Captain Aldrich, though wounded, shot down one Japanese Zero and remained with the bombers until they reached their base. The President of the United States of America takes pleasure in presenting Navy Cross to Captain Donald Nathan Aldrich, Marine Corps Service Number 0-11256, United States Marine Corps Reserve, for extraordinary heroism and distinguished service in the line of his profession as Division Leader and a pilot of Marine Fighting Squadron 215, VMF 215, Marine Air Group 14, MAG 14, 1st Marine Aircraft Wing, in aerial combat against enemy Japanese forces in the Solomon Islands and Bismarck Archipelago areas from 5 January 1944 to 15 February 1944. Intercepted by vastly superior numbers of enemy aircraft while flying escort for our bombers during strikes over the strongly defended airfields on 20 and 26 January, Captain Aldrich fought gallantly against tremendous odds, immediately plunging to the attack and destroying 4 of the hostile planes, returning from an escort mission deep in enemy territory, and his wingmen observed 5 Zeros attacking one of the pilots of his formation, parachuting from a damaged plane and hurling themselves at the enemy with a fury that balanced the unequal odds, drove the Zeros away, enabling the pilot to make a safe landing. Disregarding severe personal wounds and damage inflicted on his plane during an escort mission over Tobera Airfield on 28 January, he continued the fierce engagement despite overwhelming aerial opposition and shot 4 hostile craft from the sky. Destroying a total of 15 Japanese aircraft during this period of intense aerial operations, he contributed essentially to the protection afforded our bombers, and his bold tactics and brilliant combat records reflects the highest credit upon Captain Aldrich and the United States Naval Service. As always, stay safe, stay salty, semper fi, and carry on.